Well, hey folks, pt.79 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Watt's Farm. You know, that's kind of freaky. I just advanced to the next morning here, because it was getting pretty darn dark. And I wasn't looking at the time, but at one point I actually watched this row shrink to about half its size. Like, it was so noticeable, it drew my eye. I wasn't actually looking at it, I was sort of looking off that way, and it was so noticeable, it drew my eye over to the, yeah. So, yeah. I'm thinking best bet here is let's get it the heck off the ground while we still have something to get off the ground. Now. Wow. That is unfortunate, because this was, my go-to for grass here, obviously. Oh well, I'm sure there's summit left. However, today, it was suggested we try something a little different. So let's do something, you know, a little different. Alright. Now, I'm currently using a Forestrit E-302 as a mower, I believe. I think that's the one I bought. Now, excuse me, it was pointed out to me that there is a new version of that on the mod hub, and this one actually does its own tedding and its own windrowing, or has the attachements to do so. As well, I would assume, as cut the grass. Would be rather unfortunate if it did not do that. So I thought we'd have a look at it. You know, even if it's just a bit of an experiment. So I'm not going to sell this stuff off, just in case it doesn't turn out to, you know, be everything it can be. But, because Lord knows, species been fooled before. Alright, there we go. So, let's find out what the word is on this. Indeed. Pigs, cleanliness, 0%. Stick your heads through the fence and suck up the corn. Oh, I tell you. Pigs, pigs, pigs. I don't know, man. Oh, hey, Binks, did you ever find the pigs on your farm? I don't think there is any, man. I think somebody, I think the mod author just didn't remove the card from the display. Yeah. I don't know that there is pigs. I've done a few maps where there's no pigs. But I haven't done them for long, because I like pigs on my map. Because you can see how long we get or how well we get along. Okay, now let's have a look here. Let us entertain me. I wonder if it'll be under the moors. Alright, under moors we have. Alright, that's the one I've got. 45K? Mine's only $10,000, man. 45K. Wow. Okay. There's the 205. That's the cutter for it. Alright. And then I guess the other two would be under the, oops, not cultivator. Does that look like something you're going to try and play with grass? Tedder? It's like, there we are. Alright, so, ooh, a little bit expensive, eh? But that's alright. I mean, you know, this is just sort of a fun playthrough. So, we're gonna need, wow, $1 or $2 for that, huh? And the windrower, so that's 12. The windrower, well, that's gonna be 24. And mowers, here we go. Oh, and 45, so that's 69,000. And 15 for that. Wow. So $84,000 is what we need. Alright. Alright. Oh, actually, I guess we don't actually need the cutter at the moment, do we? But we will do all of that. So, alright, what did I say? 82,000? There we go. Just like to check this kit out. Let's just call this sort of a, you know, informal mod review, if you will, because I don't really do mod reviews, but you know. I play with lots of mods. I figure best review for it is drive it up and down the dang farm till it breaks. If it breaks, it's not a very good mod. Alright, let's see what we've got here, shall we? Let's go in here and buyeth some stuff. Starting with this guy. Alright, select, buy. Yes, please. Okay. And we'll pick this up. And we'll go to Tedder here, and we'll spend another $12,000. And back, and forward. I'm not sure how the heck this thing... Now, see, now I'm feeling ripped off, because that looks exactly like the Tedder. Alright, there we go. We have a complete flock of tools. So, what we have, alright. Well, that part looks darn near identical. And in fact, you know, I'm thinking that my original 303 will probably work. What do you bet? What do you guys think? Oh, it comes on a trailer. Well, isn't that just hunky monkey? Alright, I'm also noticing something else here. There's only one. Did I not buy 3 separate pieces of kit for this thing? What's the story, man? That's not very convenient. I'm just saying. So, what particular piece of kit is this then? Fold mower. Okay, that's apparently a mower. Alright. Interesting. Alright, well I do still have more money than I should have, so maybe it's just something that I've done here. I mean, more than likely. Any of that follow my channel are already face-palming going, yeah, look at that, eh? The dude's 7 minutes in and he's already messing it up. Alright, let's relinquish control of this particular artifact, shall we? There we go. So, combined shout-out and just sort of a heads up. Buddy of mine, Driz, there's a link to his channel in the description down below. But he's just started a playthrough on Mercury Farm. Now, Mercury Farm is the latest and greatest from our buddy Alien Jim, who, if you follow my map reviews and such, you'll know is not only a very prolific map maker, but he's got some pretty cool stuff going on. And let me tell you, this map is no exception. Now, late as we are into the FS17 season, you know, I think Driz is probably going to stick with it a bit. So if you guys want to watch a really good series on a rather interesting map, I really suggest you hop on over there. I know that 1 or 2 of you had visited, and it is appreciated. Word of advice, quit being so cheap. Hit the damn like button on your way out the door. Okay, buddy? I'm talking to you. And, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, big shout out to my buddy Driz. And thanks for the shout in your video. Now, let's figure out what species has done. First thing we're going to do here is just check the garage. And make sure that, you know, I just haven't had it relocate somewhere else because maybe the parking lot wasn't conveniently empty. Yeah, alright, what do we got there? That's the E-303 cutter. That's the cheap one. That's the one for the gear at home. Both of these are, right? So, what else do I see? Alright, here's the new stuff. There's that guy, there's that guy. Yeah, that's the mower. That's the piece we've got. I'm going to get rid of those trees, I think. Okay. Alright, well apparently, I just simply decided that, you know what, we don't really need those. I'm just going to pretend to buy them. So, windrower, select. Select. Buy. Yes. Yeah, I don't really remember going through this part. Oh, man. You'd think after this amount of time, and the fact that we're only 2 weeks away from... Okay, that is the tedder. I'm just making sure that we're only 2 weeks away from the end of this series, basically. Yeah, you'd think I'd know how to buy something at the shop. I had probably spent somewhere in the amount of Bill Gates' personal fortune in shops in this game. So yeah, but you know, what the heck, right? Why would I want to do that? All right. So far I don't notice too much being different. Now I don't know which of these loaded first, so let's see what we've got here, shall we? It's times like these that... okay. Now I see right away that my 303 is not going to work. Because I don't believe it's got these extra hitches. I think it's only got that center one. Now I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a combine harvester. It's got that big chunks sitting in the middle. Yeah. That's the windrower. But of course it is. So we'll just... fire this one over here as well. And... whoops. Well, this is from Mod HUD, by the way. So, if this interests you, and I don't know why not, as a mower, I think this thing is just outstanding. So, having these other bits for it, I think it's pretty cool. I don't know that I'd want to, well, I suppose. Other than the windrower, I don't know that I'd want to use this on too big a farm, but I don't think that's what it's for. You know, the mower's got a good cutting width, even for a decent-sized meadow. Alright, we now have, look at that, a tedder. Beautiful. Let's go tedder some grass, shall we? Let's see how this puppy performs. Ooh, it looks like it might be... Alright, I've got to know here. Let's... it's... Okay, it is in group 1. No, it's not. It's in group 4. Oh, that's right. Yeah, one of my tractors, the big tractor, is a 4-stroke. That's right. So, let's go 4. There we are. Definitely a different start sound. This one sounds like it's got a few days on it, eh? Jump inside. Well, it's a different interior, but I don't think it's really any lower res. It's just a different interior. These are both Model 302s, are they not? I'd almost think this was a lower tier model. Yeah, I have to go out of cab here now. Reefy keeps noticing I'm staring at his wife. He's going to be really upset. Alrighty. Let's head down the hill here. Yeah, this thing, I mean, this thing sounds like it's got a few hours on it, doesn't it? You know, it doesn't sound all that particularly smooth and powerful. You know? Huh. It does actually have those outer lifts as well. I was wrong. Perhaps an earlier model. Or maybe the Massey that looks like this guy has that. But other than that... So I wonder if it will, in fact, pick up the kit from the other one. We could have saved ourselves X number of thousands of dollars, you know? So, anyway. At least you buy your old lady nice lingerie, buddy. Alright. So. First experimento. Alright, here they are, side by side. Definitely some different details and such going on. Yeah, I'd have to say the detailing is a little bit crisper on the new one, eh? You know, right down to this stuff actually being readable. Well, providing you actually spoke that particular language. 12 volt. Oh, neat. You can plug your Walkman in there or something. Alright, well, definitely a few differences. Let's see how it does in the hey, I can use your stuff category. Detail. Alrighty then, eh? There we go. Okay, that's a little different. Now I noticed the other one has a PTO. I guess I just didn't hook it up, did I? So, raw for me, because I'm sure as soon as I'd have gotten outside, they'd let me know that when I turn the thing on. Alright, let's see what it does. First of all, we'll just try the mower, because obviously that's what just came off of it. Yeah, they look like they're spaced about the same. See how we do here. Ah. Niet, Soviet. Okay. Okay, that's, there we go. If it's ever gonna work, it's gonna work there. Oh, there we are. Well, there you are. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alrighty. Well, enough messing around. Let's see if that other thing actually works, shall we? We'll just park this guy off here. Twin 428. Eh? Huh? Trelleborg tires. Let's see what this guy is running. I mean, obviously different rims, but no, same guys. Oh no, different tires, eh? 250, 70, 15.3. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Not too much in the way of animations inside. Oh well, that's alright. Let's go. I would think they would probably like us to there it is up there. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's done. At least now we should be able to turn it on when we get over there. It almost feels like you're a little more confined in this one. Almost like it had a taller roof. I know it didn't. They're pretty much identical. Maybe the seat height is a little higher in this guy. So, let's see how we do here, shall we, guys? Shall we indeed? Alrighty, pick a row, any row, that a boy. Down you get. On you go. Olley. Tether me now, man. Whoa. Okay, I don't think this one leaves little cute rows. I'm just saying. I have that feeling, man. Shall we dive out and have a look? Yeah. Oh, I see. It does, just not where you might think. Interesting. I can't see a thing under them trees. Alright, well I like this. I like this. I guess we're gonna have to sell off the other stuff. I'll just even the money out. I won't be keeping it or anything. We'll just consider this an upgrade for the inconvenience. Where are we here? There we go. Yeah, this does work reasonably well, doesn't it? Reasonably well indeed. There we go. Stop, my friend. Stop. Upsie. Alright. Interesting. Very interesting. Now I wonder, is it going to suck both of these rows over or just the grass? I'm also wondering what happens if I come back the other way. Is it going to end up overlapping two rows, or will it chuck it far enough out of the way that it won't matter? Oh, this is another roundabouter, isn't it? Still doing the headlands? Alrighty. Because this one's just about tossing it onto that other row, isn't it? Well, I suppose same distance as these ones. There where the cuts should be about the same. Although I wasn't exactly using GPS with the mower, so who knows? Who knows? Oops, where is this one going? Oh, almost got fooled into switching lines. But it would appear that even on the corner here, it managed to keep it just enough to be, whoops, off of it. And I hope we didn't lose too much of it overnight. You know, it's one thing to look at a bale and read that when it should say 4,000, it says 3,726, and realize that, oh, I've lost some. It's entirely another to watch an entire furrow of grass just diminish before your eyes. Like, yeah, it was almost startling to see the, I'm pretty sure, like, the height of the rows dropped by 50%. Oh, stop. Thank you. There is any sort of neatness to these rows. I don't want to screw it up by driving over the middle of all the ends of them. Oh, I think I want to come around the other side of this guy. And there we go. They do turn nice and tight. There we are. And down you go. Yeah, I'm not sure what the absolute practicality of that windrower will be. I suppose it's no different than the little one we're using. It probably moves the volume about the same distance. So, alright, well, I'm sure that didn't make too much of a mess. Oh, actually it ended quite an ow. I just smashed into a wall, don't mind me. Yeah. Alright, are you up? No, you're not. Jeez. Probably pretty much destroyed that tool now. Oops, that was good thinking, buddy. That was good thinking. Alright. I'd have to say it does a pretty outstanding job. Pretty outstanding indeed. Awesome. We will, of course, try the windrower. Although I don't know that we're going to have the time for it today. Stop. There we go. Well, yeah, so nice piece of kit. Now, I think, and I only think this, that it was either Sooty Farmer or Delirious that recommended it. So whichever one of you it was, providing it was one of you. Oh boy, I'll tell you. Yeah. Having absolutely such a poor memory is just heck of a way to live, boys. Heck of a way to live. But either way, thanks to whichever of you fine folk it was, this is an outstanding little mod, I must say. Alright, so that answers that question. It will, in fact, scoop up a pretty monkey portion of the other row. So, cool. Now we know. Alright. And boom. Now we just get all these couple of short rows in the middle and we're done. Alright. Well, good. It does not function in reverse. Cool. I wouldn't expect it to, but you just never know. You just never know. So this time I'm going to come back up that other... Oh, I've been completely missing this. Look at that. Bloody heck. Just going to say this time I'm actually going to come up that other row in the opposite direction. And there we are. Actually stay on the row this time. And see what happens when you overlap them. And because I have a feeling maybe what we'd want to do here, just judging from the width of the cut and then the width of the other tools, I'm thinking that maybe the idea is to do just that, and then use the windrower to make a neater pile of the two combined rows, right? Alright, so now this should be spitting this onto the row on top of it. Or beside it there, it should spit it on top of that row. Yeah, exactly. So then you could use the windrower to come along and turn that into a very nice, neat, bailable sized row. Cool. Alright. So, I'm almost done the meadow, but I think I'm finally figuring this tool out. So, very cool. Because, yeah, it's the same size mower that we did this with that you would get with this tool. So, that makes sense. These are about... seem to throw the grass exactly over top of the other one. So I think that's the way that's designed to be done. Right? Up one, down the other, and you would end up with half as many rows. And then with the windrower, you could make them quite usable indeed. You know? Yeah, quite usable indeed. No, obviously that's going to work out a lot better on fields that are an appropriate shape. Which this one, in all honesty, is not in particular. And we are almost done here, guys. Excellent. Excuse me. Apologize. Alright. Yeah, see, there's not much chance the rows will overlap there, but you can move them. So, there we are. Interesting. Oop, up you go. Alright, let's take this back. I'll quickly, I mean, we're at the half-hour mark now. But since it's so close, I will very quickly here swap tools over. And we'll just run down the row with the windrower, just to see how it does. That way, if I decide to finish this meadow off camera, you guys won't miss too much. And you'll at least have seen this entire mod in its full beautitude. So, interesting. Interesting. So far, gotta say, yep, I like it. Alrighty. Let's hop in the back. I think it's a pretty good, I think it's a closer match in the forestrit paint to our tractor as well. Not that, I mean, that's here nor there. I don't care if the thing was painted, you know, brilliant purple with orange and yellow stripes. As long as it's functional and functions well, what more would you ask for? Alright, back in we go. Let's try some wind rowing. Row, row, row your wind gently down the field, arg, Billy. It's the pirate's life for me. Okay. Up, no, down as opposed to whoop. And you first need to unfold it, you tool. Well, they're not very nice, are they? Alright, unfold it. I wonder what it does. Unfold. Let's have a close look here. Did we unfold the other one? I don't think we did we? No. Alright, that's it. Well, at least now we know which end it's going to blow to, hey? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That helps. You know, it does. Alright, now we can turn it on. Cool. And I'm going to have to jump in here because I cannot see nothing. Oh, I hope that's not flinging it right up by the trees where I can't reach it with the baler. I don't think so, though. Let's pull off to the side. Alright, seems to do a pretty darn exceptional job. Oh yeah, the baler's gonna just eat that up, eh? Sure. Alright, well there you go, guys. That's the that's that one. As I say, it is a relatively new one. It's up on the Mod Hub, so not hard to find at all. There we go. So yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, well, you guys know what to do. Please hit that like button on your way out. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have something to say. I will certainly try and leave a response. So, and as I said, make sure you go and check out Drizz's channel. Check out Delirious's channel, check out Binks's channel. These guys have all got stuff going on, and it's all worth watching. Till next time, though, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7 for Watts Farm. What? Ciao.